So I'm going to be reading from the preface of Dear Young Person Grow today and enjoy. So as a child, I always wanted to grow up. I'm not exactly sure what it was about being a tall, elegant, promising, independent young lady that fascinated me so much. But I admired those who seemed to embody that description. And the more I saw them around me, the more I wanted to be like them. Also, I wanted this to happen quickly. So at 13, I vividly envisioned myself at 20. I wished earnestly that I could skip some years and jump straight into that age. Funny, right? When I finally realized that my dream wasn't realistic, I decided to break my expectations into smaller chunks. So instead of wishing for 20, I began craving 16 and working towards it. I had heard that age 16 was a special one. The whole sweet 16 hype made it sound magical. I planned that birthday in detail. I wrote out a full program of events and I even listed out the names of people I wanted to include as MC, high table guests, and so on. I had a picture in mind of the dress I would wear, the speech I would give, and the gifts I would share. Lol, I still have that list tucked somewhere. Coincidentally, it was also the year I would graduate from senior secondary school, so I envisioned it as the perfect time to create a memory worth keeping. Unfortunately, the party didn't happen because life had other plans for me. But I didn't stop there. I decided to aim for something better, and that was the age 18. Who wouldn't? It was the year I would officially become an adult. Everything about it seemed appealing. I would be legal, I would be respected, and my opinions and decisions would finally begin to count. Lol. I imagined myself with a more refined shape and a mature look, and I believed that just by being 18, I would naturally command admiration and respect. Forgive my innocent thinking. It was born out of my consistent admiration of the people I knew who were around that age. And I thought their aura and everything to do had everything to do with the number, that is their age. Looking back now, I can't even remember how that birthday went. It must have been the usual quiet one, celebrated with family, friends, and warm wishes. Then came the ultimate target, age 20. I was so sure this one would be entirely different. At 20, I would not only be legally recognized as an adult, but would also be out of my teenage years, so I'll be officially a youth. I had calculated that I would graduate from the university that year too, though, of course, the unforeseen happened. Strikes, lockdown, and unstable academic system got in the way and changed things for me. Still, I hoped that something significant would shift, probably my physique, my mind, and my entire outlook. I believe that whatever gave those young people I admired their sense of independence, boldness, and charisma will somehow just happen to me at 20. And then 20 arrived. I remember telling my friends how long I had waited for that age and how much I had expected it to change everything. But truthfully, I didn't feel any major difference. No grand transformation. People still assumed I was 14 or 16 because of how young I looked physically. But then, don't feel bad for me. Even though I looked the same, I was not the same. I had been intentional about my growth. I didn't just wish to grow, I worked towards it. I read, I listened, I reflected, and I made conscious decisions to become the woman I envisioned. My mind had matured, my heart had deepened, my spirit had grown in ways that were not immediately visible. And thankfully, my friends reminded me of the changes they had observed in me, including the subtle ones. So, what I've come to learn is this: we may not always control how life plays out, but we can prepare for the kind of life we desire. We can intentionally align our actions, thoughts, and values to the vision we hold for ourselves. We can become the kind of person who naturally attracts the life we dream about. And that, exactly that, is what this book seeks to inspire in you: a hunger for growth, a passion to become better daily, and the confidence to know that becoming is possible. That was from Dear Young Person Grow, my book, which I had just launched. Is my first book, by the way, and I'm excited to share with you some parts of this book in the coming weeks. So watch out for this on my space, and of course, you could still make order for the book. It's still available, so check the comment section to get access to it. Thank you.